Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
awaiting affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course.
Unit lost.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Awaiting acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Comrade.
Affirmative.
Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Building. Mission saved.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Reporting. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Agreed. At once. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission saved.
Awaiting orders.
Our base is under attack. Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
At once.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Mission loaded.
Report. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Waiting order.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Vehicle.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready
Unit
and waiting.
lost.
Reporting.
Our base is
Affirmative.
under attack. Unit lost. Building. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base
Affirmative.
is under attack.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission loaded.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Awaiting acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Report affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting at once.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Building. On hold. Cancel. On hold. Cancel. Unable to comply. Building in progress. On hold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.